that allows me to play as long as I want to without stopping to take a breath. Now, this is called circular breathing or cyclic breathing or continuous breathing. It's all the same thing, take your pick. But what the best way to explain it to you is actually to tell you right here and now that when a digeridoo player takes a breath through his nose, he's actually not blowing the air out through his lips. Because nobody can go at the same time. It's just not possible. Nobody owns a set of lungs where one breathes in and the other one's breathing out. But what we can do and what we do use while we're playing the digeridoo to take a sniff through the nose is an action and a technique that's very similar to what happens when people eat food. Whenever you're eating food, you're holding something inside your mouth like this. Everybody, puff your cheeks. Then take a sniff through your nose. Then pretend you're eating food and sniffing. You're doing this every day of your life. You just don't have to think about it because that part of your brain takes care of breathing for you. It's being taught how to do so. Now, if we modify that eating action as if we're spitting the food out as we're eating it, we should be able to take a sniff at the same time. Try it out with me. Now, the reason why there's not too many success stories on those faces out there today, folks, is because that part of the brain is getting in the road. It gets confused in situations where it's not breathing normally or naturally. Just like when you go scuba diving for the first time, you got your head underwater, but your brain's telling you don't breathe. Well, the same thing here. It doesn't understand. It still feels air coming out through the lips, so it thinks you're still blowing it. So it doesn't want to take a sniff through the nose. So what you can try out is this little exercise, and it's actually going to get that part of the brain out of the road. And this exercise all takes place in the shower. Next time you have a shower, I want you to take a big mouthful of water. Then what you're going to do is squeeze out a whale spurt, because when you squeeze out a whale spurt, that's the same action that's used to squeeze out a mouthful of air and take a sniff at the same time in a digeridoo. So what you're going to do is do a nice long whale spurt there and take a sniff at the same time. If you can do that with a mouthful of water, you should be able to do it with a mouthful of air on a digeridoo. If you can't do it with a mouthful of water, you'll drown in the shower and be the first person to do so. And as far as I'm concerned, you never heard it from me. But anyway, folks, that's pretty much it there for the 4 basic ones there. But just remember, take it slow, take your foot off the gas. It is a long life, but just take it slow and gentle, loose lower lip, spoken word instrument, and also try the water exercise.